I have friends that smoke salvia and they'll see like visual distortions in the room. Like they'll look up and the ceiling will rip apart and they'll like snow will come in. I'm like, that's cool. That sounds fun. When I smoke it, I go to another fucking dimension.
Me too.
Another dimension.
I didn't do it right the first time I did it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I only did it once, and I didn't do it right, and I just did what they did. I was like an out-of-body experience.
I still maintain I found my spirituality on salvia.
Yeah?
I started with small doses, and then I've done it about 6 times, and I don't want to do it again because the last time I did it was so fucking powerful and magical. Very similar to your DMT experience. But
Salvia is super potent.
I flew out of my brain, you know, and just went kind of catatonic, and I saw parallel universes, parallel dimensions spiraling out of the corner of my eye. Like I was just sort of floating in this abyss, and I saw it. It was rotating. It was making a noise. It had gravity to it, and it was almost like I could see wedges of reality. If I couldn't look directly at it, it would blind me. But out of my peripheral, I could see these wedges of reality going by, and I was like, "What is that? What is that?" And something said, "Just fucking go for it." And so I remember reaching out my hand, what felt like my hand at the time, and it slowed the sphere down, and then it sucked me into one of those wedges. And I felt like I was a kid running around in what felt like a Russian stadium for whatever reason, holding a flag, and there was confetti. And I was with a bunch of other kids, like it was a halftime celebration or some shit. And I was like, yay, oh, we. It felt as real as any other experience I've had in my life. And I shotgunned out of it, and then it was rotating, and I went, oh, what, can I do that again? And I reached down and slowed it down, and I went in, and then I was driving a car. It was like another reality that I could have been living. And it was just all dimensions. And you can't tell me, you can tell me it was drugs, because it totally was to some extent, but you can't tell me it wasn't as real as any other experience that I had. And when I came to on the couch, I just went, holy shit.
You're fucking freaking me out, man.
Did you record all these like a good Salvia user?
Well, yes, I did actually.
I had one.
But it was writing it down.
I
had a conversation with my ego on Salvia, and that was a trip. I found it inside the visualizer of my Xbox 360 of all places. That son of a bitch was hiding out in there. I put that on, and
what happened?
At the time, you could use the vision cam, so when you move around, it would make the visuals on the screen go.